Hare Krishna. Welcome to everyone. Okay. So yesterday we were discussing second canto, fifth chapter. Till 11th sloka we discussed. In that section we were seeing Narada Muni was asking questions to Brahmaji. So he was asking several questions about the creation. So Brahmaji, and also he was saying that, hey dear Brahma, you are the supreme creator. So, but I just have some little doubt in that since you do meditation before going to create, so that's why please clarify this. So, but my personal opinion is you are the supreme creator. So, like that, he was saying. Then Brahmaji was started replying to him, and Brahmaji said, Narada, whatever you said, that is true in the case of ignorant people who doesn't know the absolute truth. They think that me as supreme creator, but actually I am not supreme creator. That is the meaning. And also he was saying all these lightning objects like sun, moon, stars, all these luminary objects are all coming from the self-effulgence of Supreme. So that was the 11th sloka. Now we are going to continue from there onwards. So Brahmaji has to reply to the questions asked by Narada. For example, few questions are total 10 questions we saw. What is the first question? So what are the symptoms of universe or characteristics? And what is the shelter for this universe? And what way it is created? And where it dissolves? And depends on whom this, and it is composed of what? Like these questions are asked, so one by one Brahmaji is going to reply. So we'll continue from 12th onwards. Tasmai namo bhagavate Vasudevaya dhimahi Yanmayaya durjayaya Mam vadanti jagadgurum. Narad, why these people treat me as the Jagat Guru, the supreme authority of this universe? Because they are all influenced by that supreme personality's Maya, by the supreme Lord Godhead's Maya. Translation: I offer my obeisances and meditate upon Lord Krishna, the personality of Godhead, whose invincible potency influences them, the intelligent, the less intelligent class of men, to call me the supreme controller. So because of the influence of Lord's Maya, these intelligent people think that Brahmaji is supreme. So Srila Prabhupada says in this purport, so Brahmaji is so conscious that he knows his actual position. And someone, that means his disciple, Narada, is giving his position of Supreme Lord. But being a guru, he is saying, I am not the Supreme. And Krishna is only the Supreme Personality of Godhead. He knows about himself. He is not master. He is a less intelligent person. Brahmaji also, he himself claimed, he himself said in 10th canto, 14th chapter, I am just an insignificant creation in your universe, in your total creation. So there's just, I am one small living entity in this Brahmanda. And these Brahmandas are just like pores on your body. He says, and I am so foolish. You are the controller of, or otherwise you builder, the masters of Maya. And I try to builder you. What is this? He is the master and he can bewilder the masters of Maya. That means like Shiva or like Brahma and other great demigods. They are all controllers. Even he can bewilder them. Krishna can bewilder. Krishna also bewildered Shiva also. If you see in the 8th canto, Samudra Manthan Lila. So then after that, Mohini form. He was taking. So Lord was saying to Shiva, don't be excited. It's not good for you. So I don't want to show this form, but don't worry, I am taking my own risk and you show me. With full confidence, Shiva came and he was requesting Krishna. Okay, then what can I do? You are so excited, so let's see. Then immediately he will take the form of Mohini. Then by seeing that, he was so much bewildered actually. And his wife is just beside to him. Even his wife is there beside to him. He is never bothered and started running behind the Mohini. Oh, please wait, please wait. Because she was playing with the ball and Mohini. And when she was playing, so all her bodily parts are moving so nicely. And by seeing that, So Shiva was so much captivated and he started running behind her. And she was also running and Shiva is chasing. And so such a way he was bewildered and his so semen was dropped. But what is the realization in that case? Shiva also says same way like Brahmaji says now here. So, oh my dear master, so you bewildered me. So I am so happy now because I have such a master who can bewilder anyone, even me also. So I am so fortunate. So like this Shiva was glorifying the Krishna in that Vishnu, in that Leela. So that is the power of the Vishnu. And now here Brahmaji is accepting that I am a fool, I am less intelligent person. In Brahma Mohan Leela he says, Mudaha. So I am fool. And he is also saying to Narada, only less intelligent people think I am the master of universe because they are all bewildered by his Maya. Next. विलज्जमानया यस्य स्थातुमीक्षापतो मुया विमोहिता विकत्तन्ते ममाहमिति दुर्धियः. Tapomay bro. Translation. What happened to other students? They are absent.
Hare Krishna. The illusory energy of the Lord cannot take precedence, being ashamed of her position. But those who are bewildered by her always talk nonsense, being absorbed in the thoughts of it is I and it is mine.
Okay. Okay. Two students they said. Yeah. 2, 3. Okay. So what else Brahmaji is saying here? Vilajjamanaya. Yes. Statum ikshapato maya vimohitaha vikattante. Mama ahamiti durdhiyaha. Maya is so much shyful. She is not able to come in front of Supreme Lord. She is not able to stand in the path where Lord sees. What is the reason? There is another reason. But what? By that Maya, vimohitaha. That means these living entities are bewildered by that Maya, which cannot stay in the path where Lord sees. And being bewildered by that Maya, Jivas think that Mama Aham, thinks that this is mine and it is I, like this. Jagadguruhu Viswasrashta Tvam Bhavasi. एव भवस्येवेति तुभ्यम आदरदायिनः सन्तः किम मायामोहिताः. Someone is asking Brahmaji, what? Anyone think you are the creator of this universe? If they say, that means they are all bewildered by the Maya? Huh? Brahmaji says, Satyam. Yes. Why? Bhagavat sambandham vina ye आदरदायिनः ये च तस्मात् आदरग्राहिणश्च ते उभे अपि बहिर्दर्शिनः भगवतः पृष्ठदेशस्थया मायया मुह्यन्ते एव इति. It's a very important point here. This is Brahmaji, what he is saying, without having the relation with the Supreme Lord, independently, if anyone see Brahmaji as the Supreme Creator, then they are bewildered by the Maya. And also, anyone take the respect as the Supreme without having the connection with the Supreme Lord, they are also bewildered by the Maya. If anyone takes or if anyone gives without connection to the Supreme Lord, both are bewildered. Ubepi bahirdarshinaha, they are outside to the Supreme Lord. They are back to the Supreme Lord. Why Jivatma is having the suffering in this material world? What is the reason? Huh? Vaimukyam, Vimukata. Vimukata means what? So Vimukata means standing behind the Lord. This is also one way meaning. So Vimukata means you are not facing the Lord. You are back to the Lord. That means you are not coming front to the Lord. So backside you are simply doing your own plans and your own endeavors to become the happy, but all are failing and they are giving the pain. So the same point he is said here. Anyone is not connecting himself with the Lord means he is backside to the Lord. He is vimukha. That means he turned away from the Lord. And Maya is also backside to the Lord. And these people are also backside to the Lord. Then what will happen? Immediately, Maya will catch them. If you come in front of the Lord, Maya will not come in front of the Lord. She will be always in the backside to the Lord. So whoever is going backside to him, they will be caught by Maya. So that's why you should come in front of the Lord. You should be always in the nazaron mein rahna chahiye. Means in English what to say? You should be in the eyesight of the Lord, not back to him. Because if you go back to him, then Maya will catch you. So the same point he's saying here. Vilajjamanaya mat kapatam asau janati iti kapatinya striya iva yasya drishtipate sthatum vilajjamana. Why Maya is always back to him, back to the Lord? Because he knows my mischievous activities. Kapatam asau janati. He knows me. He knows my activities. What activities Maya does? What are the activities of Maya? So yeah, she is catching the part and parcel of the Lord. That means Lord's sons. She is catching the sons of the Lord and trapping them and so giving sufferings to them. This is not liked by the Lord. Lord doesn't like this. He doesn't like this. So that's why what he does. So that's why, but she knows Lord doesn't want, but I am doing this. So that's why what she does, she always goes back to him and stay there. Because she is doing such an activity which is not liked by Lord. So that's why, like any woman, if she is doing bad thing without knowing to his, that means something, she's associating some another man other than her husband. If her husband also came to know that, and she also knows that her husband knows, then what she will do? She will hide herself from his. She cannot come in front of him. She cannot come into the sight of his husband, her husband. So the same way here, Lord doesn't want Maya to bewilder Jivas, but also he cannot stop. Why he is not stopping? He doesn't want Maya to bewilder Jivas, but he cannot stop also. Why? Yes, Karuna Singh Prabhu.
Because it's the duty of Maya to trap us.
Yeah, Maya's duty that is. Maya's duty, Maya is assigned to her. Maya is assigned to bewilder the Jivas who are backside to him. But also she is a devotee. She is a devotee. She was given such an activity which is not liked by the Lord. But she is a devotee. And the Lord, that's why Lord doesn't want to disturb her. Do whatever you want. You do. Because that is your duty. And he doesn't want to interfere into that. Then what he is doing? Huh? Then what he is doing? Huh? He teaches scriptures. For this, huh? What? Okay. Yes, he preaches. He preaches this. Like he came, Krishna came and he preached to the Arjuna and other all living entities by saying, Daivi Hesha Gunamayi Mamamaya Duratyaya Mameva Prapadyante Maya Metam Tarantite. He is saying there. So this Maya is so powerful. So please surrender to me. Then she will leave you. He is giving the clues. He is giving the teachings. So that's why he is so merciful. So that's why since we are Vaimukyam, that means we are away from the Lord, that's why Maya is trapping. It's not that the Maya is trapping, that's why we are away from the Lord. No. Many times, many people, they give the mistaken philosophy. People say that since he is covered by the Maya, that's why he is not remembering the Lord. No, that is not the correct philosophy. तद पृष्ठदेशे एव स्थितवत्या अमुया माया विमोहिताः विकत्तन्ते. So that's why Maya is also backside to him and Jivas also backside to him. Both are there and Maya is catching them, and then these are getting, this is mine and I am. So that means from this we should understand that Maya is going to bewilder the Jivas who are back to the Lord. Backside to the Lord, not who are in the Sanmukha to the Lord. That means who are in the friend to the Lord. They are not caught by the Maya. This meaning you can easily derive from this Brahma, these words. Okay. What kind of which jivas are trapped by Maya, are captured by Maya? In this purport, Maya is having such a power, it can bewilder the living entity. Of course, living entity is Chit Padartha. So the living entity is Chit Padartha, but it is trapped by the Maya. If you see the potency of the Chit, Jiva is more, but still it can be captured by Maya. How can you say this? Chit is trapped by Jada, Jada Padartha. How? Light should destroy the darkness or not? Yes or no? But here what is happening? Darkness is covering the light. Chit is Gnanamaya, Prakashamaya. Why?
Because Jiva is such kind of entity that it is capable of knowing the knowledge about everything. But as of now, that knowledge has been removed.
Why like this? Prakasha and Andhakara. You take Jada is a ignorance, darkness. And this is living entity is pure Chit. Why? So Prakasha should conquer remove the darkness, na? But here darkness is covering.
So first of all, it forgets its identity.
Okay.
Then it starts to identify with Maya, that I am this body.
Why it is like this? Jai Gopinath, tell me.
Because it don't have the knowledge about the stream of the Lord. And those who are against the Lord, the Maya catches up.
But Jivatma by itself is Chit. It itself is a Prakashamaya. Then it should destroy the ignorance, darkness.
But Chit
Why it's not doing that?
Its brightness is like a spark from the fire. It's
Huh?
very, very little.
That means without the Paratattva Gnanam, so Jivatma is not Chit. It's Chit only, na? By nature. Then? No? The reason is? Yes. Mataji. Yashoda Kirti Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Yes,
Yes, Prabhu. I don't know the answer is correct. Please confirm. Prabhu जी, मैं इतना जानती हूँ उसके हिसाब से बता रही हूँ कि यदि हम फॉल्स ईगो, इट्स बिकॉज ऑफ फॉल्स ईगो और देहात्म बुद्धि, उसके कारण से जो अपना चित्त या सत्य शक्ति है वो आत्मा उसको ये प्रकट नहीं कर पाती है, इसलिए वो अज्ञान में रह जाती है।
No. Yes, Bhavagrahi.
Prabhu, Jiva is, even though it is Chit,
Ah.
but it is actually,
Mm.
how to express, I'm actually
Mm.
finding the words, Prabhu.
Yes. Actually, what?
uh, it can be influenced by Maya
Yes. Why?
because of this Tatastha Shakti and
Simple actually. What is there actually? This Jivatma alone, stand alone, without the Paratattva Gnanam, without the connection to the Supreme Truth, of course it is Chit, but its potency is very less. Like you see, there is a small lamp is kept under so darkness. And then if you come to the 10 feet away from there, 10, 20 feet away, you don't know that there is a lamp also. Yes, if you go little far from that lamp, but if there is a big fire, fire is there, then even if you go to the so many kilometers, you can see that. Means what? The strength. Individually, of course, Jivatma is Chit, but its strength is not so much so that it can destroy the darkness. It is overcome by the darkness. Example is even simple lamp, a small lamp, like some small, that Minigudu Purugu, what do we say that? Lightning worm, lightning worm, glowworm. So glowworm is there. Glowworm is flying there in the darkness some 10, 15 feet. You cannot understand. You cannot know that. But if you go to the close, then you. That means what? That existing darkness is covering because lightning property is there in that glowworm, but that strength is not there. Strength means it's not fully strengthened, very weak. So that's why this darkness is covering that. Even we cannot see glowworm from 10, 15 feet away. But if you go to the close, we can see. But same Jivatma, when it is connected to the Paratattvam, then what will happen? It is gaining that means it is with the Supreme. So that's why Maya is not able to do anything. It is with the protection of the Paratattvam. Then Maya cannot do. So how can you say this where it is said? This is the fact actually. This fact is established by Bhagavatam in which place? On which place? Vipin Prabhu?
Yaya sammohita jiva atmanam trigunaatmakam.
Your voice is not audible.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, can you hear me?
Where it is said?
1.7.456, the description of Maya who is standing.
Yes.
Yaya sammohita jiva atmanam trigunaatmakam
Vasudev.
tatkritam chapi padyate.
This Narada's disciple, our Vasudev himself realized in his samadhi. What he realized? He realized there is, Purna Purusha, that is Bhagavan is there, Maya is there, and also he saw Jivatma is being bewildered by Maya. And that bewildered Maya is thinking himself as body. Paropi Manuten Artham. So this is the place, whatever Siddhanta you are saying every day, this is the place to establish actually. Our Siddhanta. From the Bhagavatam, if you want to say, this is the place. And same thing here, Brahmaji also saying. Any jiva is going back to the Lord, backside to the Lord, not back to the Lord, backside to the Lord, then they are all trapped by the Maya. Yes.
Sorry, I have one question, doubt here.
Yes.
Oh, the glowworm example, that glowworm is not visible from a distance because the light intensity is very low. But how glowworm itself is bewildered because he has some light. I am not able to see the glowworm, but glowworm himself is able to have some light and able to see.
The strength of the glowworm is not such a way it cannot destroy the surrounding darkness. You take even minute to that.
Okay.
Even minute to that you take. Minute particle of the spark you take. Even a little spark of the fire. So even very minute spark, it cannot destroy the ignorance side to that. It is covered by that. Like that. I just gave the glowworm example, but you can take even minute than that. Some light particle which is lesser than that. Yeah. Yes.
So, Hare Krishna. So you told Maya is not cause of Jiva backside to go to Lord.
No, Maya is not cause.
So why Jiva go to backside of Lord?
I didn't say Maya is the cause to Jiva go back to the Lord, backside to the Lord. Jiva is backside to the Lord. And Maya is also backside to the Lord. Then those Jivas are caught by the Maya. Why Jiva is backside to the Lord? It is from the beginningless. Anadikala. From time immemorial. That's why. Yes.
I have a little doubt. So when we speak about jiva to be minute or small, small or minute is still kind of a material consideration. So when we speak about spirit, something spiritual, when it's covered by jada, means dead material energy. So how something spiritual can be too small to counteract material effects?
So there is a connection is there. That's why this is the Lord's creation. Jiva is in nature, it is spirit. Maya is nature in it is inert material. And it is having the components, functions, avidya. This avidya is able to cover the swarupa of the own identity of the jiva. Then that means it can be influenced by the Maya's function, that is avidya. So that is a Lord's creation. Lord created like that. That is that much power only he gave to the jiva. It is that's why not powerful. So it cannot destroy the avidya by itself. No. That's why jnanis, they are not connecting themselves with the Supreme Lord directly, but they meditate on the Brahman. So they are not getting any kripa from the Lord directly. So in that case, they are by their own knowledge. By their own knowledge, Jivatma is being a chit. It is having the ability to gain the knowledge. So in that state, they are trying to counteract the Maya. And they will not be successful actually by their own potency. When there is some little bhakti, support of bhakti is necessary there also. Jnanis, Jnana Marga or the Nishkama Karma Yoga, anything. Without support of the bhakti, no sadhana is going to give result. That is the reason. Okay, next sloka. Dravyam karmam cha kalascha swabhavo jiva eva cha vasudevat paro brahman chanyordhoste tattvataha. Nityamukund Prabhu, translation.
The five elementary ingredients of creation, the interaction thereof, set up by eternal time, and the intuition or nature of the individual living beings are all differentiated parts and parcels of the personality of Godhead, Vasudev. And in truth, there is no other value in them.
Thank you. Dravyam, karma, kala, swabhava, ruji. These five. All these five elements are Vasudevat. They are all coming from Vasudeva. Parahan Brahman nacha anyaha artha asti tattvataha. Now slowly Brahmaji started explaining the philosophy. What it means. So here, what is the question? First question is what? He started answering the first question. What is the question? Yadrupam. That means characteristics of the material universe. Yadrupam ityadi prashna dashakasyottaram vaktum prathamam. So to say the answers of Yadrupam and so on, these 10 questions, prashna dashakasya, 10 questions are asked. So there he started saying this. What he is saying here? Bhagavad Vitirekena Anyasya Asatvam Aha. Opposite to the Lord. That means other than the Lord, nothing is there. Nothing is there. Everything is Vasudeva only. Everything. Dravyam. What is the meaning of Dravyam? Yeah, 5 gross elements. These are the cause for the various objects to be. Now we have the building. What is the Upadana Karanam? Upadana Karanam is material cause. Material cause of this building is 5 gross elements. And next, karma. What is karma? Karma is the cause for the janma. Karma is the cause for the janma. Yes or no? If there is no karma, no janma, no birth. Kalaha. What is kalaha? What is time? What is the function of the time? Huh? Everyone drink water. Then you will get answer. What is time? Time is, what is the main function of the time? It agitates, agitates, means it disbalance the modes. It brings the difference between the modes, so that due to that you will be having the varieties of the objects. Now you brought one tomato here, fresh apple. Otherwise, if you keep for the 3 days, what time is doing? Time is there. This material is made up of, this apple is made up of 3 gunas, and now time is acting on that and bringing the difference in that, and slowly it is increasing the tamo guna of that. Time is bringing, that means these 3 gunas are, sometimes one is going up and sometimes other 2 are going down, and sometimes one is going, sattva is up and rajas and tamas are down. Sometimes rajas is up and sattva and tamo are down, like that. When you keep this apple there for the 3-4 days, then what will happen? Slowly tamoguna is increasing and it's getting rotten actually, and giving the bad smell and also spoiled. Okay, so that's the activity actually. Time always bring the changes in these 3 modes, so that you are be getting the different objects. If you keep the same some fruit juice, that same apple you bring the juice, and if you kept for the some 100 years, 200 years, then it will become wine. It is becoming wine. So it's so that time is always going to bring the various changes. If you keep a seed in the earth and slowly, so time is bringing the changes in the modes, and then there is a seed. So from the seed there is the sprout and is coming, a plant and fruits is changing. Yes. Yeah. When you keep the same apple in the freeze, then what will happen? The time is acting little slowly on that, but it is also acting. So like this, in this whole universe, all the objects are influenced by the time. Your body is also influenced by the time. And it is also bringing the changes in you by bringing the changes in the three modes. That is a function of the time. Bringing the changes in the modes. Gunakshobhakaha. So next, Swabhavaha. What is that Swabhavaha? Tat parinama hetuhu. Swabhava is a nature, otherwise you can say. And Jivaha is the Bhokta, enjoyer. These all 5 elements. These 5 elements are not different from the Vasudeva. Vasudevat paraha anyaha ardhaha nasti iti dravyadinam maya karyatvat mayaya jivasya cha tat shaktitvad iti vishwasya Vasudeva rupatvam iti yadrupam ityasyottaram muktam. By this sloka, the answer is given for the first question. So what is the form of this material universe? The form of material universe is Vasudeva. Because these 5 elements are coming from the Bhiranga Shakti and Tatastha Shakti. Jiva is out of Tatastha Shakti, and others, time and other things are all due to. So these are all Maya Shakti, that's the Shaktis of the Lord. So being Shaktis of the Lord, all, they are not different from the Shaktiman. So that's why this universe is also, the form of the universe is Vasudeva. Yadrupam is asked, what is the form of the universe? Material universe. What is that form? Vasudeva Rupam. Kim Rupam? Vasudeva Rupam. Why? Because time, write the question. What is the form of the Lord? What is the form of the universe? Write the answer for the form of the. Otherwise, write the answer for the question Yadrupam. Next. So in the purport, the 14th sloka, na? The 3 marks, 2 marks, 3. The living entity is known as marginal potency of the Lord, but in all circumstances, neither material ingredients nor the spiritual parts and particles independent of the personality of Godhead was there. This material marginal potency, living entity, and the Shakti Shaktimatoho Beda Bedau Taucha Achintyo Swarupad Binnatvena Chintayatum Ashakyatvat Binnatvena Chintayatum Ashakyatvat. What will happen? If you are not able to think the energy is different from the energetic, then what you are accepting between that? You are not able to think that energy is different from the energetic, then what is establishing that? It is establishing Abhedaha. And Abhinnatvena Chintayatum Ashakyatvat. Then that is establishing what? You are not able to think Shakti is non-different from the Shaktiman. Then what is establishing that? You are not able to think that Shakti is non-different from the Shaktiman means what is establishing? Veda, difference. What is happening? Simple. Shakti is there, Shaktiman is there. Now you are not able to think this Shakti is different from the Shaktiman. Means what is established? Abheda is established. And also you are not able to think this Shakti is same as the Shaktiman. Then what it is establishing? Bheda. Bheda, Abheda, both are established. Bheda, Abhedo, Taucha, Achintyo. Simple. Achintya Bheda, Bheda means we are the observers, we are the people. We are not able to see the difference between we are not able to think the difference between the Shakti and Shaktiman. That's why we need to accept Abheda between the Shakti and Shaktiman. And also, we are also not able to think between the Shakti and Shaktiman non-difference. That's why we should accept Bheda. These two are what? Not able to think. That's why is there Achintya. Bheda, Bhedo, Taucha, Atintya. This is the Shakti. Achintya Bheda Bheda Siddhanta. Okay? Okay, next. Narayana para deva, Narayana para veda, Deva Narayana, Deva Narayana Angaja, Narayana para loka, Narayana para makha. Puneet Prabhu, translation.
The Vedic literatures are made by and are meant for the Supreme Lord. The demigods are also meant for serving the Lord as parts of his body. The different planets are also meant for the sake of the Lord, and different sacrifices are performed just to please him.
What else he is saying in this 15? Narayana Paraha. Narayana Para Vedaha means, how will you understand this? Narayana is the cause for the Vedas. Narayana Paraha Karanam Yesham Te means Narayana is the cause for the Vedas. Brahmaji, whenever he did the creation, based upon what he did. So, in the last time universe is created, that old Brahma, previous Brahma, created in this universe one Surya and one Chandra and these many 10 directions and 14 planets and so many asuras, demons and water. If you drink water, your thirst will be quenched. For human beings, if they eat food, their hunger is finished. So like this, he designed. And this time, Brahmaji is changing, new Brahmaji. You are appointed as Brahmaji. Then how you will create? Because every time Lord comes, every time there is a Hastinapur, there should be also every day, every Brahmaji's time. So Lord also comes 100 for 100, every day he will come. There should be Hastinapur, there should be Pandavas, and also there should be, so Vrindavan, everything should be there. This time Brahmaji didn't create all these. Then what will happen? This Brahmaji doesn't know what is water. And he forgot to create the sun. And he created only moon. Then what will happen? There is only night. Yes or no? So that means Brahmaji every day changes, every time changes. For every 100 years of Brahmaji changing. And every Brahmaji should do the same way of creation. Yes or no? He should do the same way of creation. He should always create. So there should be a summer season, there should be mango trees and they should give mango fruits. If Brahmaji forgot to create mango tree, then what will happen in this time? Then we will not be having mangoes. So that means in every time you will be reading every time you will be seeing in every Brahmaji's time, these mangoes are there or not? Flowers are there or not? Ganges is there or not? Yeah. So Bharatakanda is there or not? All these are there. That means human beings are there or not? Yes. So then how this same, that means every Brahmaji is able to create how same way? Huh? How he is able to create? What is the reason? All Brahmaji should be trained by in some school. So who is training? How they are doing the same way of creation? Even Brahmaji is changing every time. Huh? What is the reference? What is the reference? Reference is what we read in Tattva Sandarbha. You are all Vedas. Vedas, yes. Vedas actually. And those Vedas are coming from Narayana. So that's why total creation is whatever Brahmaji is doing, it's not by his own independent procedure. Actually, he cannot do independently. He cannot create human being means 4 legs and 4 hands. No, he cannot create like that. He should create 2 hands, 2 legs, and 2 eyes only, not that 3 eyes, keeping 1 eye here also. No. So that's why the prototype, all the information is given in the Vedas, and Brahmaji is reading all the Vedas. When he come first time, he is doing the tapasya and understanding Vedas, and then he started doing the work. So that's why Brahmaji's body is made up of intelligence. High powerful intelligence is having. It's a full major quantity is major thing is in his is the intelligence. The special Shakti, Sushti Shakti is given to him by the Supreme Lord. So that's why he's able to do that along with by reading the Vedas with the Vedic knowledge. You'll be studying in the 3rd canto also. So he is able to get this when he praying on the Lord, Garbhodakasaya Vishnu then. So he is given with the Vidya. So then, so he is able to create. Yes, Prabhu?
I want to know, creation, just final creation happens, living entity goes to Mahavishnu. Then Mahavishnu glances, living entity is impregnated to material nature, and material nature gives body, material body, shape, different shape. So in case of when Brahma's day happens, as you said, that living entity goes to merge into Brahma. So how Brahma then again generates living entity? Whether we glance to how it comes out and takes body.
No need actually. Even in the Karnanasaya Vishnu also, living entities are coming from his glands, and so here also when the day starts, so everyone, there is one facility will be there. No need of glancing here.
It's mentioned somewhere.
Yeah, yeah, it is there in the another 30. So 3rd canto, if you see, so you can understand. So they are living entities are entering into the Brahmaji's body. Yes, yes. Various, you should connect that directly. It is not there, but we can understand like that. So
this second canto, 2nd chapter and 1st verse, it's telling through that Lord Brahma, by meditating on Virat Rupa, regained his lost consciousness by appeasing the Lord.
Yeah,
thus he was able to rebuild the creation as it was before.
Yeah, before every day, if we go to the kitchen, so of course you are only operating kitchen, so at least you should recall, na, here this is rice is there, here dal is there, here this is there, yes or no? Like that, Brahmaji also, if he wants to create the living entities, asuras, devatas, these human beings, rakshasas, so then he has to use the ingredients from where? He has to take ingredients from which place? From the Virat. Virat is a manifestation of all the sum total. So he has to take everything from there only and assign that to the so and so Jivatma. So that's why he's meditating on the Virat too, just to understand back once again. Okay. Nothing special here. So because of this, Vasudeva is the cause for the Vedas. Karanam means he is the cause for the Vedas. So that's why Shastra Yonitvat Anenaiva Shastra Yonitva Pratipadanena Ishware Pramanam Sarvagnattvadi Sarvagnattvadikam cha Uktam. There is a sutra actually, Shastra Yonitva. He is the cause for the Shastra. So that's why Shastra Yonitva Pratipadanena Ishware Pramanam Sarvagnatvadikam cha Uktam. So from this we should understand. So if you want to know the Narayana, then how can you come to know? By the Shastra only. Ishware Pramanam. Anenaiva Ishware Pramanam. That means these Vedas are the proof to prove the Narayana. Because these Vedas are coming from Narayana. So Ishware Pramanam. What is the proof for Ishvara? Those are the Vedas. And also these are the proof for the Sarvagnatvam. That means Lord is knower of everything. For that also these are the proof. Tatha Vedadayaha Narayane Stitatvat Narayanadhinatvacha Narayana Paraha iti Yad Adhishthanam Ityasya cha Uttaram Uktam. This sloka is answering the Yad Adhishthanam. 15th sloka is the answer for the Yad Adhishthanam. Yad Adhishthanam means what we translate in English? Shelter. Who is the shelter for this material universe? Who is shelter? Narayana. How Narayana is shelter? Because Narayana is giving the Vedas, and by the Vedas, Brahmaji is creating this. Yes or no? In this way. Next. 16th sloka. Okay, we'll see some points in the purport. So in this, Shastra Yonitvad is written in the starting of this purport. According to Vedanta Sutras, Shastra Yonitvad, the Supreme Lord, is the author of all revealed scriptures. That means he is the cause for all the revealed scriptures. And all revealed scriptures are for knowing the Supreme Lord. That's why all the scriptures are the proof for the Narayana. Because he is the cause of that. So next, in the between, demigods are recommended secondarily for worship in relation to Narayana, because demigods are assisting hands in the management of the universal affairs. So here in this context, Prabhupada is saying one should not worship the demigods directly. It is not correct. So one should worship the demigods with connection to the Narayana, not directly. That is wrong. If you worship the demigods directly, then that is offense. Which offense? Second offense. Considering the names of demigods, Lord Brahma and Lord Shiva and so on, to be equal to or independent of the names of the Lord Vishnu. If you equate then holy name will be getting. Because holy name means it's the name of the Hari. Then immediately it will get in the anger. What you are doing? You are comparing others with me? No. Then it is offense. Yes, Prabhu?
There is an alternative translation of the second offense also.
Yeah.
Can you tell a little bit about this? Because sometimes
that we'll discuss in Bhakti Sandarbha.
Okay.
Yeah. It's coming actually. So next, so that's why if anyone worship the demigods not worshiping the Supreme Lord, then that is avidhi purvakam. It's said in the Bhagavad Gita. So this is not the correct way, unauthorized way. What is the sloka number? 9th chapter, 9th chapter, na? Arey, what is that? Huh? Bhagavad Gita, avidhi purvakam, sloka number. 34 or something. Apichesuduracharo after. Epyanya devata bhaktaha bhajante shraddhayanvitaha tepi mameva kaunteya yajanti avidhi purvakam. If you worship the demigods without considering the Supreme Lord, then that is what avidhi purvakam. Of course, they are also worshipping the Lord only, because demigods also body of the Lord. They are all situated in the various parts of the Lord. So that's why you are worshipping the Lord only. But that is not authorized way. But less intelligent people, they worship. Also, we have seen this. Alpa Medasaha, they worship demigods. Next, 16. Narayana paro yogo, Narayana param tapaha, Narayana param gnanam, Narayana paragati. Translation, Chaitanya Jeevan Prabhu.
All different types of meditation or mysticism are means for realizing Narayana. All austerities are aimed at achieving Narayana. Culture of transcendental knowledge is for getting a glimpse of Narayana, and ultimately salvation is entering the kingdom of Narayana.
Yes. Here once again said, everything is Narayana. Yoga, Tapa, Gnanam, and Gati, everything is Narayana. What it mean? Yeah, the purpose of all the yoga is to achieve Narayana. The purpose of all the ashtaris is to achieve the Narayana. The ultimate goal is Narayana. Ultimate destiny is Narayana. Yeah. What do you want to ask? You want to ask?
I want to tell bro, this similar this verses also comes
Vasudeva Paraveda. There already we elaborately discussed. You can also take that kind of in the first canto, second chapter. There also we discussed. Vasudeva Paraveda. There Sridhar Swami is giving very elaborated commentary. So that also you can recall it. Okay, next sloka. In this purport, these two Ashtanga Yoga, Sankhya Yoga, all yogas are meant for realizing the impersonal Brahman, who is nothing but the, it is from the Jiva Goswami's purport, commentary. So all these yogas, they are also to realize the impersonal Brahman, who is nothing but the Mahima or the glory of the Supreme Lord. Brahman is also glory of Supreme Lord. Where it is said by the Matsyadeva. Matsyadevena Satyavratam Prati. So Matsya Bhagavan said, Madiyam Mahimanam cha Parabrahmeti Shabditam Vetsyasya Nugrahitam me Samprashnai Vivrutam Hrudi. Madiyam Mahimanam Parabrahma. It is in the 8th canto, last chapter, 24th. You'll be seeing this. So, Brahmano hi pratishtaham. Even Bhagavad Gita also Krishna says, I am the shelter for the Brahman. So that's why yogis, Sankhyites and these Ashtanga yogis, they are trying through this yoga process to attain the Brahman, which is nothing but the glory of the Supreme Lord. So that's why everything is Narayana. That's said in the purport also. The Matsya Purana. Next, you can read the purport, and if you have any problem, let me discuss with me. Tasyape drasturishasya kotastasya kilatmanaha Srujam srujami srustoham ikshayaivaabhichoditah. Online. Vipin Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Yes, Hare Krishna.
Inspired by him only, I discover what is already created by him, Narayana, under his vision as the all-pervading super soul, and I also am created by him only.
Yes. Yes, Narayana means Mahavishnu here. Yes, Mahavishnu only created this universe. How when he glances on the Prakriti, then she is get agitated. Then from that elements are coming, 23 elements, and they are coming together, and the total is forming as universe. And from that universe, Virat Purusha is appearing. And also Garbhodak Sai Vishnu is from Lotus novel. So his novel, there's a flower is coming lotus, and from there Brahmaji is appearing, and Brahmaji is doing the second creation. That's why he's saying, whatever I discover what is already created by him. Whatever he is doing, that is already discovered or is created by Narayana only. There's a point. Tarhi tvam kim karoshi? In the last look, what Brahma is saying, everything is Narayana. Then someone is asking, so then what you are doing? If everything is Narayana and he is the Narayana, Paraveda, Narayana, Paramaka, everything he is saying Narayana, then what you are doing? Then Brahmaji is saying this sloka, 17th sloka. Tasya srujyamapi tena srustoham aham srujami. First of all, then Brahmaji is saying, I am also created by him. And whatever he has done, that same thing I am also doing. First of all, you should understand that Tasya srujyam, I am created by him. And I also create, that's why. Like your father created you, and you are also creating other things like that. His father created him, Narayana created Brahmaji, and Brahmaji is saying, I am also creating. But some people, they are not creating. Then Brahmaji, that's why he's getting anger actually. Why you are all not creating? Privrata also is having same problem actually. He's saying, I don't want to create anything further. Then Brahmaji came. Because Brahmaji's grandson, na, Privrat. Great grandson. Brahmaji's son is Swayambhu Manu. Swayambhu Manu's son is grandson only, sorry. Uttanapada and Privrat. Privrat also not interested. And Brahmaji came, my dear grandson, child, you should produce. Please continue this. Why I am doing this much hard work? Because if he's there, that they should act as a nimitta. Because there are so many living entities are waiting with their karma to have the body. And if nobody is, there should be some system na, for the procreation system. It's not that every jivatma without mother and father appearing with their karma getting independently body. Brahmaji is only creating. It will not work. Na. There are so many living entities are waiting with their karma to have their body and suffer their karma, whatever. So that's why Brahmaji requesting, please continue. So that's why here it said, I am also creating. you create by your own independent desire? Brahma is saying, no, no. No, 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 no. I don't create by my own will. So under his direction only I create. Whatever creation I does, under his ikshaya tasyagneya. In the sloka, what is there? Ikshaya is there or not? I don't know. Huh? Is there, na? Ikshaya abhichoditaha. I am inspired and I am directed by his iksha means what you should take? Order. By his order only I am creating. I have no free will here. Drashturiti. Tachapi mamatasya sakshitve ishwaratve kutastve sarvantaryamitve satyeva nanyatha. So here in this sloka, what he say? Drashtuhu ishasya. That means Brahmaji is saying, Lord is there in my heart also. And being antaryami in my heart, he is watching everything, and by his inspiration only I am doing this creation. Not by my own independent will. No. How he is the Lord directing him? So in the form of antaryami. So from this what he is saying? He is accepting himself as Jiva and Lord as Paramatma. So Narayana is the Ishvara, Brahmaji is Jiva. Because he is directed by Narayana. This is established. Even Shrutis also says, Eko deva sarva bhuteshu guda sarva vyapi sarva bhutantaratma sarvadyaksha sarva bhutadivasa sakshi cheta kevalo nirgunascha. Iti esha bhutadipatiresha lokeshwaro lokapala. So that means from this Shruti also we are understanding what? Ekaha devaha sarva bhuteshu gudaha sarva vyapi. This Narayana is everywhere in everyone's heart. Sarvadyakshaha sarva bhutadivasaha. He is watching everyone, everything. He is a Lokeshwara, he is a Lokapala. That means Brahmadi Pipilika Paryanta Sarva Prani Buddhishu Avasishtataya Upalamba Manaha Sarva Prani Buddhistaha Yada Tada Kotastaha Ityuchate Iticha. So that means he is Matta Smriti Jnanam Apohanam cha. Lord also says. That means Lord is sitting in everyone's heart and he is only giving the forgetfulness and remembrance based upon your karma. Based upon the karma. Why Lord is not making me to remember now my physics math problem in exam? Because you don't have karma to remember that. Then Lord is taking, now stop. That means he is always watching you everything and he is controlling. He is a super controller. You are thinking that you are doing everything. What you are doing? You are doing nothing. You are just getting the results of your karma. And you may do, you can also do, it's not that you can earn new karma also. But when you earn new karma, so then you have to get the new result of that. So due to out of avidya, we once again do the bad karma. Then we will be being influenced by the avidya. So then it is added to the previous karma. Bank balance is increased. Then Lord will be accordingly, will be giving the result. This is keep on going. So that's why here Brahmaji is also saying he is a Kutastaha. That means he doesn't have any change. Paramatma is not having any changes, are not influenced by anything. Oh, now I helped him. Oh, now I didn't help him. So not getting any kind of the variations in his consciousness. Paramatma's consciousness is not varying, but our consciousness is always varying. That means it is entering into the dualities and it is keep on changing. Sometimes we get, yes, this, I am that, like this. But Paramatma is Kutastaha. By nature, Jivatma is also Kutastaha, is fixed in its consciousness. But because of the avidya, it is also getting affected and it is thinking itself as so and so. So here, that's why Brahmaji is saying, under his direction only I am doing the same thing. Whatever he created, I am creating back. I am also created by him. Sustah aham. Established a Jiva Ishvara Veda based upon SB 2.5.17. Jiva Ishvara Bheda. Difference between Jiva and Ishvara, otherwise Jiva Ishvara Bheda. So that's why here these chapters is very important. This is clearly establishing what is the position of the Mahavishnu and Brahma. 2 marks. 2 identities of the soul. You see in the purport, few points. That means this sloka is clearly establishing one is being guided by the Paramatma. One is guiding and another is being guided. Choditaha. Ikshaya Choditaha. This is important point. Based upon this, you should establish difference. One is guiding, another is being guided. The same thing is there in the purport. Super soul guides the individual soul. That's why there is difference. But Prabhupada is writing in the purport, people who are not knowing, it is said that Columbus discovered the Western Hemisphere. But actually the tract of land was not created by the Columbus. See, everything is created by the Narayana. Even Brahmaji, what he is saying, I didn't create anything. Even he is doing secondary creation, but he is saying everything whatever Narayana did. So I am using those ingredients and doing. That's why I am not the real creator. But our scientists, what they? I invented this. This is my patent. Your patent. What is your patent actually? This is my patent, that my patent. This corona medicine. If someone discusses my patent, this vaccine is my patent. All this bogus. Prabhupada also says several times, if they are really, these scientists are powerful, then let them take different chemicals to make an egg, analyze the egg and take those chemicals and mix those and produce an egg and hatch it and produce a chicken. Then we'll see, then we'll accept you are really a creator. Brahmaji doing that much creation. He is taking pure bare soul and putting body and also giving that much work he is doing. He is saying that I am not creator. But these scientists are saying creator. This is the problem actually. So that's why anyone is doing means they are doing based upon the creation of the Supreme Lord. Taking the objects from the Supreme Lord's nature and they are producing. Even if they invent so many elements, from where you are element? From your periodic table we are having so many elements. Oh, they are discovering, oh, so great. And this scientist now newly added one element for this periodic table. So great. What is this great? Did you produce that? You are already there and you found it. Prabhupada says, from where? So Who is the producer of, who is the creator of those elements? That we should learn, not the just their nature. So creator, about the creator one should learn. That is a missing in the modern education actually. So that's why there is a need of the spiritual education. I don't know how much we are having that spiritual education for our devotee children, so called. Okay. Next shloka. So Upanishad, same from the Vishwanath Chakra Thakur commentary, it is Upanishad statement that is also explained in the purport. It's a big paragraph. You read it, same thing. Okay. Go to the next shloka. Sattvam rajastameti nirgunasya gunastrayah sthiti sarga nirodheshu gruhita mayaya vibho. Translation. Ravindra Chaitanya Prabhu.
The Supreme Lord is pure spiritual form, transcendental to all material qualities, yet for the sake of the creation of the material world and its maintenance and annihilation, he accepts through his external energy the material modes of nature called goodness, passion, and ignorance.
Yeah, thank you. Sattvam rajastama iti nirgunasya gunastrayah. These three gunas, Sattvam rajastameti prakrute gunaha tairyuktaha eka ihasya datte. Yes or no? Paraha purusha eka ihasya datte. Similarly here also, this sattva guna, raja guna and tamo guna. These three gunas are nirgunasya gunaha, of the nirguna. The Lord is nirguna and he is having these three gunas. See, for what is purpose? Sthiti sarga nirodeshu. Nirguna, so Lord is being nirguna, he accepted these three gunas for the sake of sthiti sarga nirodha, creation, maintenance and destruction of this creation, material creation. So through what he accepted? Through the Maya. These three gunas are accepted by the Lord through the Maya for the sake of maintenance, creation and the destruction of the universe. Brahmaji is giving clarity now, one by one. So two questions are already answered. Okay. Huh? Now, in the previous sloka, Brahmaji, what he was saying, I am just creating whatever he created. I am also created by him. He is the main creator, and under his direction, I am also doing the creation. So he brought the difference between the Jiva and Ishvara. So that means one is giving is inspiring and another is doing. So Brahmaji is being inspired by the Lord, he is doing the creation. So what is the difference between these two? One more difference we are going to see. What is that? Nirgunasya sattvadi gunarahitasya api trayah gunaha bhavanti yena kena prakarena itapekshayam aha. So that means Lord is nirguna, but he is also accepting three gunas. By what? By the Maya, for the sake of creation and maintenance. So that means tat shakti gunatvena tad gunatvam ityardaha. These gunas, sattva, rajas, tamas, are belong to the Maya, and Maya is belong to the Lord, and Lord's Shakti is different from the Lord. Understand? These gunas are belonging to Maya. Maya is Shakti of Lord. And that's why these gunas belong to the Lord. Nirgunasya gunaha. What we are saying in the sloka, Brahmaji is saying, Lord is Nirguna, is having the gunas. How is he having the gunas? Through the Maya. How? This Maya is his Shakti. That's why these gunas also belong to him. That means what? He is accepting. Gruhitaha. Means previously it is not there. First day it is not there. What it mean? He is accepting means what? That means yesterday it was not there and today he is accepting these gunas. On what day onwards he started accepting the gunas from the Maya? Can anyone say? By seeing this kind of words, grihitaha. Grihitaha, this word what is saying? He accepted these gunas. When he accepted? Punit Prabhu. Yesterday or day before yesterday? Tomorrow he is going to accept. Gruhita is past tense, he is saying, okay. That means yesterday. How many days back he accepted? Yes, Prabhu. What it mean?
It's in the beginning of the creation, which is beginningless. We don't know when the creation started. So that time onwards he started.
Actually, Lord is having these gunas nityam, that means eternally, from beginningless, anadikala. Because this creation is also there from anadi. There is no beginning. Can you say this day is the starting day of the creation? Karananusai Vishnu, every time, that means he closes his eyes, everything goes inside, and after the opening eyes, everything is coming out like this. So when he started this, that day, you know, you also don't know, I also don't know. We don't try to know that. We should not try to know that. Our teeny brain cannot reach there. Because time is also starts with reference to when you study in the 3rd canto, 11th chapter, time is also measured based upon the creation only. Based upon this Brahmanda, when this Brahmanda started, so that is you are taking the starting time, and by the annihilation is ending 100 years. You are calculating like this. You cannot do the calculation of the time in the spiritual world. So that's why it's simply waste of time thinking about what is the date and what happened on that day. Better go back home, back to God. That's what Prabhupada says. What is the use of thinking these things? Now you have problems, so take this process, get the medicine and have this. You should not ask when this hospital is constructed. When you go to the hospital for the medicine, Dr. Saab, so you should not, patient should not ask, so Dr. Saab, when you started this hospital, what do you need? Why you need that information? You first take medicine and go. That answer only will say. Any doctor will say this answer only. Yes or no? So same way, what is the need for you? What is the starting day for this universe? This creation, this process of creation. And also you don't have ability. And on that day, what happened? Why? Nothing. So that's why here, Nityam, that means with reference to the material creation, it is said, Prakruta lokoktya anukaranena lokoktyaanukarena gneyaha. गृहीतः इति प्रयोगः नित्य नरविग्रहत्वेपि कृष्णस्य तस्येच्छया आत्तवपुषः इतिवत्. Example, Lord Krishna is also in his abode, always is having the form, body, spiritual body, and but still he is appearing in this material world and accepting body, we say. Of course, it doesn't mean that before that Krishna is not having the body. But still we say that he is appearing in this material world and accepting the body, form of human form of body. It doesn't mean, that means before coming to this, before appearing in this material world, he was not having the body. He's having, Nityam he is having. Still we say, with reference to this event. Similarly here, with reference to this material creation, we say Lord is accepting the gunas, but actually he is always having connection with the Maya, and he is always the owner of those gunas. Okay. The purport. This is also establishing the difference between the Jiva and Ishvara. The Lord is accepting these gunas and eternally it is there, but he is not influenced by that. That is not there anyway, but we can understand. In the purport, the Supreme Lord is the controller of the material energy, whereas the living entities who are entangled in the material world are neither masters nor controllers. Here, Lord's Maya, that means it is, this sloka is clearly saying that Krishna is the, Vishnu is the controller of the Maya. And on top of another side, if you think, then Jiva is controlled by the Maya. Next sloka. Karya karana kartrutve dravya gnana kriyashrayah badnanti nityada muktam mayenam purusham gunaha. Online. Radha Gordhan Prabhu. Mic unmute करिए. Unmute.
Sorry. These three modes of material nature, being further manifested as matter, knowledge, and activities, put the eternally transcendental living entity under conditions of cause and effect and make him responsible for such activities. Thank you.
Thank you, bro. Okay. So how Brahmaji started explaining, see. So he is saying here, in the last sloka we are seeing, he is accepting these three gunas, and karya karana kartrutve dhavya gnana kriya ashrayaha badhanti nityada muktam mayanam purusham gunaha. These three modes of material nature, so they are manifesting in the form of dravya shakti, gnana shakti, and kriya shakti. Dravya gnana kriyashtayaha. So then living entity is controlled by those. Atayeva gunaha purusham jivam bhagavatah tatastha shakti vritti rupam badnanti. These gunas of the Lord are going to control, bind the tatastha shakti of the Lord. Jivatma is also Shakti of the Lord. So Shakti is not different from the Shaktiman. So in this way, so these gunas are controlling or binding the Tatastha Shakti of the Lord. Yes.
Shakti, Jivatma is also Shakti of the Lord,
Yes.
known as a Tatastha Shakti.
Yes.
Some dude asked me, I could not give answer. Just like Antaranga Shakti, there's personality is there, Antaranga Shakti.
Yes.
Material energy, external energy also Shakti, that is personality.
Yes.
So, but Jivatma known as a Tatastha Shakti, that is so many Jivatmas are there.
Yeah.
So many Tatastha Shaktis there. So is there any personality Tatastha Shakti also like controlling, just like material energy controlling? There's are only Tatastha Shakti. Shakti means individual, singular it says, not plural, but so many living entities are there. Should be known as a material marginal potencies of the Lord. When he says marginal potency, that means singular. So how to understand?
Your thinking is very deep.
Somebody asked.
Nice, Prabhu. I didn't get this kind of doubt till now. Good, good. All jivas are the sparks like the sun rays. So sun is there and rays are emanating. So these sun rays are particles. Every jiva is individually is conscious. But Bahiranga Shakti, if you take, so that total is represented. That means there is one Adhisthana Devata will be there, Maya Devi. So she is the controller. For the jivas, individually, everyone is a person actually, because it is a chit. And also in the spiritual world, there is a Sarupa Shakti, and that Sarupa Shakti is also having the millions and millions of the functions actually. They are also individually, they are person only. They are also having the consciousness.
Millions and millions of functions, but one Sarup Shakti is there, just like as you said, Adhishtan Maya Shakti is there. Is there Sarup Shakti also one Adhishtan is there?
So total Sarupa Shakti, it is having various functions like Haladini Shakti, some with Sandhini. If you can classify that. Parasha Shakti Vividhaiva Shruyate. So he is having the varieties of the functions in that. So they because spiritual world is unlimited, Ananta, and those Shaktis are also manifesting in the unlimited way. So they are all serving the Lord, and you cannot just say one is the thing. No, there are many other. But Haladini Shakti and Srimati Radharani is the prime potency actually, and who is the direct dealing. That means he is the direct. Under her control only everyone is doing the service. All the Shaktis, what they do, they serve the Lord under the guidance of the Srimati Radharani. So that's why we can say Srimati Radharani as a leader of that. But like Jivatmas are also then, so they are also getting the spiritual body. So they are also work under those those corresponding leaders. Yeah, there are many actually, many spiritual entities are there. That means they are fully Sarupa Shakti only. And some Tarsa Shakti with Sarupa Shakti as body. So some or pure Sarupa Shakti. Both are possible. So now here, Karyakarana Kartrutve Dravya Gnana Kriyashrayaha Badnanti Nityada Muktam Mayanam Purusham Gunaha. So this is the difference actually. In the previous sloka we are seeing these gunas are not belong to the Lord, but they are binding whom with this material world. So they are binding only Jiva. Jivanam Prushtadesastaya Maya Swataha Eva. So Sangha Sambhava iti bhava. That means those jivas who are backside to the Lord, so all those jivas are bounded by these gunas. Bounded by these gunas. That means because of the why? Because not having the knowledge about the Paratattvam, that's why those jivas are treated as backside to the Lord. So they are trapped by these Maya. Similarly, you can also say there are some jivas from the Anadikala, they are with the Paratattva Gnanam. They are front to the Lord. Yes? If you say there are some jivas who are from the beginningless, they are backside to the Lord and without the Paratattva Gnanam, means you should also accept there are some jivas which are from the beginningless. So with the Paratattva Gnanam, that means who are Sanmukha to the Lord. That is the point here Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur is saying. So that means eternally they are liberated and these are eternally Baddha. From beginningless. But this eternally Baddha means you should not think that eternally they will be like that only. No. Karyadi bhutam. Nityamuktamiti jivasya yatha anadhyajnanam. Okay, next. Kabadnati karyam adhibhutam karanam adhyatmam karta adidaivam tesham bhavah tattvam tasmin द्रव्यम भूतानि ज्ञान शब्देन देवताः क्रियाः इंद्रियाणि तदाश्रयाः तेषां कारणभूताः तत्तद् अभिमानेन बध्नन्ति. This sloka is very important, technical sloka. Try to understand. In this, what is the kriya? Who is going to tell what is the kriya in this sloka? What is the verb? What is the verb in this? Badnanti. What is the meaning of that? Binds. Binding. So who is the karta for that? Maya, Lord, kahan se hai? Badnanti is a plural actually. What is the doer? Who is the doer of this? Gunaha. Gunaha badnanti. So what is the object? Purusham. Gunaha purusham badnanti. So these gunas bind Purusha. So what kind of gunas these are all? Dravya Gnana Kriyashrayaha. These gunas are shelter for the Dravya, Gnana and Kriya. And those Dravya, Gnana, Kriya are the Karya, Karana, Kartrutve. By that, Karyam, Karanam and Karta are possible by these gunas, which are shelter for the Dravya, Gnana and Kriya. So there is a connection, Prabhu. Try to understand. Here Karyam means Adhibhutam, Karanam means Adhyatmam, Karta means Adidhaivam. Okay. Tesham Bhavaha So karyatvam, karanatvam or kartrutvam. So in that, these gunas are binding jiva. So that means see the board. This is Purusha, Jivatma. So he is binded by gunas. So these are binded in what? In karyatvam, karanatvam, kartrutvam. Karyatvam means adhibhuta. Yes. This is karyam adhibhuta. Adhibhutam. Karana means adhyatmam. Adhyatmam. And kartrutvam is adhidhaivam. Okay. Now, gunaha, these are the shelter for the what? Dravya, guna, dravya gnana kriyashrayah. Dravya, gnana or kriya. It is a shelter for these. Dravya means bhutani. All the Panchamahabhutas are coming. Gnana means Devataha. And it is also Kriya means Indriyani, senses. That means these gunas are cause for these Panchamahabhutas, also demigods, bodies. Not Jivatma, but the bodies, yes. Devata bodies are of what? Of the gunas. And also the senses. All are coming from whom? From the gunas.
Living entity's body here?
Yeah, Devata's body. Gnana. Okay. Okay. So these gunas which are shelter for these are binding Purusha in these. These gunas are binding the Purusha in these, which are shelter for these three. That means what? This Purusha, this means Jivatma, is getting the Abhimana. Abhimana, so in the Adhibhutatvam, in Adhyatmatvam, in Adhidaivatvam. Jivatma. Jivatma is thinking as he's getting the Abhimana. Abhimana means, yeah. Abhimana means he is entangling I am the doer, or I am the cause, or I am the effect. Like this. Because of what? Because of these gunas. These gunas are only creating this. That means what? For this Purusha, these gunas are creating these things. And so that they are entangling like this. Means what? Example you take. Purusha is there, and by the gunas 3 modes, so it is getting the Devata body. Okay? Example, Devata body. Then he will be thinking as Adidhaivam. Okay? This Purusha, due to these gunas, getting the body of Devata and getting the thinking of Adidhaivam. I am the
generally known as a demigods. So here living entities, Purusha means general living entities there. So is there
living entity? Yes, this is a living entity.
Living entities. The living entity may be human being, animal, any may be.
Just example I am given.
So Devata here, Devata means
is a body.
Oh, Devata means generally body itself. Not we should consider demigods only.
Devata means demigod's body. Human body also kuch bhi. But here we take Jnana, so it's a demigod's body. Huh? Any body can come from the gunas, but just I am giving Dravya Gnana Kriya means the pure Gnana. Gnana element is majorly we are taking, that's why example is Devatas. Okay. Gunas are producing the various bodies. But where Gnana is prominent, what body that is you should take? Devata body. What is the difficulty? Huh? Huh? लेकिन क्या है इसमें, कोई दिक्कत है इसमें? What is the problem?
So these things are clear. The doer, cause and effect. The kartatvam, karanatvam. But how you translated these to Adi Deva, Adhyatma, Adi Bhautik?
Karyam means what? Is effect, means Adibhutam. Example is this. These objects. Like you say building, this is Adibhutam.
Okay.
And Karana means what? Adhyatmam. And Karta is Adidhaivam. Is effect, is the cause, Karana is the cause, Adhyatmam. Adibhutam, Adhyatmam and Adidhaivam. We took Karyam, Karanam, Karta as in this way. Okay. In the same Canto 10th chapter also we are going to study. Adi Bhautika Purusha, Adhyatma Purusha and Adi Daivika Purusha.
Yeah.
So there also we study, there what we are understanding. So Jivatma, pure Jivatma, along with the identifying himself as owner of the senses, then it is known as Adhyatma Purusha. And this body is what? Adibhuta Purusha. Adibhautika, otherwise Adibhautika Purusha. And these demigods are all, that means who are the sense controlling deities, are known as Adidhaivika Purusha. So those are also, you can say, Karyam, Karanam and Karta. You are able to see the some objects because the senses are working. Because of working of by whom? Because of there is Adi Daivika Purusha is there. That's why you say him as Karta. And that action is happening due to senses which are belonging to the soul. So soul is claiming senses as their own. So that's why it is known as Karanam. Like you can connect like that also. First you take like this What is the problem? Karya, Karana and Kartritva as Adibhutam, Adi Adhyatma and Adidhaivam. So now Purusha is entangled by these gunas in what? In these. So these gunas are giving these things to Purusha so that Purusha is entrapped in that way. We don't have time much. So next. You see then the purport, because they are between the internal and external potencies, the eternally transcendental living entities are called the marginal potency of the Lord. Factually, the living entities are not meant to be so conditioned by material energy, but due to their being affected by the false sense of lording it over the material energy, they come under the influence of such potency and thus become conditioned by the three modes of material nature. This is a point one. This external energy, that means living entities are conditioned by the gunas. This external energy of the Lord covers up the pure knowledge of the living entities eternally existing with him, but covering is so constant that it appears that the conditioned soul is eternally ignorant. Such is wonderful action of Maya, or external energy manifested as if materially produced. By the covering power of the material energy, the material scientist cannot look beyond the material causes, but factually behind the material manifestation there is Adibhuta, Adhyatma and Adidhaiva actions, which the conditioned soul in the mode of ignorance cannot see. The Adibhuta manifestation entails a repetition of births and deaths with old age and diseases. The Adhyatma manifestation conditions the spirit soul, and the Adidhaiva manifestation is a controlling system. Okay? Adibhuta means body. Adhyatma means the soul with the senses. That means soul claiming ownership on the senses. That is known as Adhyatma Purusha. Adidhaiva Purusha means the controlling deities is the Adidhaiva Purusha. So these are the things actually there to function, anything to happen. So these three are needed actually. These two paraspara dependent. Three are dependent. Yes, we saw in the another place also. These three are dependent. If body is not there, so can we see the difference between the Adhyatma Purusha and Adidhaiva? No difference, because soul, senses and Indriya Adhisthana Devatas all together, so you cannot find the difference. So now that's why when this body is given, that means Adibhautika Purusha is given. So then what will happen? These two are separated. Soul with the senses is separated from the controlling deities. So now this controlling deity is going and sitting in the senses, and senses are belonging to the soul. Now then we are seeing any object means, so who is seeing? The senses are seeing, functioning with the control of demigods on that. That means Adhisthana Devata, that is Surya. And so object which is what is seen, that object is Adibhauta. This body you are seeing, your body. Adibhautika is the Drishya. So Drishya is the body. That is Adibhautika Purusha is the body. So that is also necessary. Everything is Adibhautika. This whatever we are seeing. So that is also necessary. That is the seen. And seer is this soul through these senses. And it is controlled by the Adidhaivika. Three are necessary. So, but what Jivatma is claiming either of this himself. I am the Adibhautika, or otherwise I am the Adidhaivika, or otherwise I am the controller. Devatas think. Jivatma will think. So Devatas also Jiva only, na? So they are thinking that being in the body of the Devata, they are thinking that I am the controller. And Jivatma thinks that I am the seer. Or otherwise, so we are thinking, Jivatma also thinking I am seen, but thinking himself as a body and I am seen. Okay. This way, Jivatma is claiming either of this. That means either of one bhava it is taking. Sometimes he is thinking that I am seen. You see me? What you see? Anyone can see you? We are seeing your body. But what do you say? You didn't see me in the market? How can I see you actually? Your soul, how can I see? But you are asking this statement, did you see? Didn't you see me in the market means what? You are claiming yourself as Adi Bhauta, Adi Bhautika Purusha, thinking as body, and that kartrutvam, that in that bhava you are tied with that part. Or otherwise, oh, I saw there. What you saw? You didn't see actually, your senses also. And claiming that ownership on the senses and thinking that I am seeing. But what who are seeing? Senses are seeing. So you are claiming with this ownership on these senses and thinking that I am the seer. And then Devatas, I am the cause for the seeing. So like this, Jivatma is entangled in these bhavas, Adi Dhaivika, Adi Bhautika, or Adhyatmika. That is Karya, Karana, or Kartrutva. Because of these gunas. Okay. 20th. Sayesha Bhagavan Lingais Tribir Yetairadokshajah Swavalakshite Swalakshita Gatir Brahman Sarvesham Mamacheshwaraha. Translation. O Brahmana, Narada, O Superseer, the transcendental Lord, the transcendent Lord is beyond the perception of the material senses of the living entities because of the above mentioned three modes of nature. But he is the controller of everyone, including me. So now in these slokas, actually, Brahmaji is explaining difference between the Jiva and the Ishvara. So he is saying that Saesha Bhagavan Trilingaihi Tibihai Adokshajaha. Adokshajaha is mentioned. That means Adaha Krutam Akshajam Yena Saha. That means one cannot see the Lord by his bare senses. That is the point. Adokshajaha. Swalakshita Gatihi. That means, what is the translation of Swalakshita Gatihi here? Veritably unseen. Okay. अतः सह माया शक्तिमान एतैः गुणैः त्रिलिंगैः जीवानां वराकैः उपाधिभिः हेतुभिः सुष्टु अलक्षित अर्थात तैः जीवैः अज्ञाता. So now Brahmaji is saying this Jivatma is with these kind of upadhis. I am Adi Bhautik Purusha, I am Adhyatma Purusha, or I am Adi Daivika Purusha. So with this kind of upadhis, Jivatma cannot see him. That is the main point. Cannot see him. Next. Kalam karma swabhavam cha mayesho mayaya swaya atman yadruchaya praptam vibhushurupapadade. Translation: the Lord, who is the controller of all energies, thus creates by his own potency, eternal time, the fate of all living entities and their particular nature for which they were created, and he again merges them independently. So in this sloka, 21st, upadade. Upadade is the kriya here. What is the meaning of this? Upadade? Creates, accepts. What he accepts? Who accepts? Who accepts? If this sloka is there, how will you explain? Who is accepting? Isha is accepting. What he is accepting? Kala, karma, swabhava. He is accepting this. He is the control of the Maya. But through what he is accepting? Maya. So for what? Why he is accepting? Huh? Why he is accepting? He is accepting Kala, Karma and Swabhava by the Maya. For what reason he is accepting? Huh? Why he is accepting? Yadruchya means by his own desire. He is accepting. Why? But his own desire, what is that desire? Vibhubhushuhu. What is that? Vibhubhushuhu. Vibhubhushuhu. What is the meaning of this? You see? He wants to appear differently. Vividham bhavitum ichuhu. He wants to become very differently. Many. He wants to become many. That's why he is accepting Kalam Karmam Swabhava. The Lord, who is the controller of all energies, thus creates by his own potency, eternal time, the fate of all living entities and their particular nature, for which they were created, and he again merges them independently. Ekoham Bahusyama. Like that. So here, okay. Swamaya Shaktehi Gunaihi Jagat Kartrutvam Bhagatah Vadan Yataha Srishtam Idam Asya Yataha Srishtam Idam. This is the question. The answer is given here. What is that question? Yataha Srishtam. What is the number? Question number is 3. Question number 3 is answered here. I will ask actually. Write the questions and their answers. Exactly. Not number. Okay. 10 questions, 10 answers. This is the answer. This sloka is only one answer. Yadrupam is one sloka only, na answer. Huh? 15 marks we can give. Okay. 15, not 50. This is the answer for the third question. Okay. What is the third question? Yena prakarena. In what way? So that means he is accepting this Kala, Karma and Swabhava. So in this way, he is creating the universe. So okay. Swamaya Shaktehi Gunaihi Jagat Kartrutvam Bhagavataha Vadan Yataha Srishtam Idam Asya Yataha Srishtam Idam Asya Prasnasyottaram Prapanchayati Kalamiti. Yataha Srishtam, that is the third question. Kalam Atman Swasmin Praptam Leenatvena Stitam Karma Jivadrishtam Swabhavam Cha Atmani Jive Leenatvena Stitam Yadruchaya Swairataya Upapade Srishtyardam Angi Krutavan Tacha Na Sataha Kintu Maeva. What he accepted? So Kala. Karma, Jiva Drishtam, Swabhavam. These things he accepted. Next sloka. Kalad guna vyatikaraha Parinama swabhavataha Karmano janma mahata Purushadhishtitadabhut. In the last sloka, the purport is there. It's a normal general points only. You can understand this. You read it. In the class, you cannot read, and also those are all very known points. It's not that every line will discuss. You can read. If you have any problem, then come to me. Then otherwise you cannot complete within 2 years. 1 year. It will take another 5 years. Then after that, yeah, you will only ask on the final. Hey, Prabhu, 1 year so course is not completed, and also you will ask now, Prabhu, you didn't teach that. Okay, that's why these comments always come. No need to worry. So better is what is possible in our time, that we will do. Huh? That is always there actually. No one is perfect and we cannot justify everything. So something we can do, whatever I can do. Okay. Kalad Gunavetikaraha. So translation: after the incarnation of the first Purusha, Karanarno Sai Vishnu, the Mahat Tattva or the principle of material creation take place, and then time is manifested, and in course of time the three qualities appear. Nature means the three qualitative appearances. They transform into activities. So now we are starting this from here. So Karana Srishti is being started here. Kalat Gunavetikaraha. So Parinamaha Swabhavataha Karmanaha Janma Mahataha. First, what is happening? This time is the Gunavetikaraha. Another name of the time is what? Is the Gunavetikaraha. It is brings the changes in the gunas. So then what will happen? Then what is appearing? Mahataha Janma. That means Mahat is appearing. And also what is appearing? Karmanaha Janma. Karma is also appearing. Purushadhishthat abhut. That means from the Purusha, these two are appearing. Karma and Mahat. Mahat is coming from the Pradhana and Karma. That means all the jivas, when Karananasaya Vishnu glances jivas, all we are there in his body, going into Pradhana. That is a Prakriti. They will enter into that. Glances means is all jivas are entering into that. So then what will happen? Karma is also entering. Yes or no? Karma of all the jivas is entering into the Prakriti. And that is producing. So finally, that means jivas along with the karma, they are already there. So karma is not a product of any 23 is a Prakriti. It is karma is one more element. Of course, it's a product of the Maya, but it is not the Pradhana. It is not coming from the Pradhana. 23 elements, if you see, in that karma is not there. Karma is also one of the function of Bhairanga Shakti, Maya. Okay, understand? And this is also entering. So that means karma is appearing now and Mahat is appearing by this. The Mahat Tattva, or the principle of material creation, takes place, and then time is manifested, and in course of time, three qualities appear. Nature means the creed. Okay, we'll see the translation commentary on this. 22nd. Little time I need. Okay, give me 10 minutes. We'll finish this. कालादीनां प्रयोजनमः गुणानां व्यतिरः क्षोभः स च साम्यत्यागः परिणामः रूपान्तरापत्तिः महतः महत्तत्वस्य पुरुष अधिष्ठात् इति त्रयाणां विशेषणम्. So because of the Karanano Sai Vishnu, Mahat is appearing. Okay, Mahat means that's when he put the glances. Glance means what? Kala Shakti is entering. When Karanano Sai Vishnu sees the Prakriti, then there is a Kshobha, that means hesitation in her. Means what? What is entering into that Prakriti? Kala Shakti is entering from the Lord. Okay. Kala Shakti is also one of the element, and it is so but Kala Shakti is also is material, but it is also eternally existing. This Shakti brings changes in the, yes, it comes under the category of Bhairanga Shakti only, Kala Shakti. Okay, Kala and Karma also comes under the category of Bhairanga Shakti. But so what they do, Kala Shakti will bring the, so when Lord glances, that Shakti is entering. First when he desires, so Prakriti is coming from his Karnana Vishnu, which is coming, Prakriti is coming, and then after that he is glancing, means Kala Shakti is entering. Then that is bringing the changes in the three modes of the Prakriti. So Prakriti is get agitated. So then from that Prakriti, what is coming? Mahat is coming. Mahat is generated. That's the meaning of this sloka. Purport: by the omnipotency of the Supreme Lord, the whole material creation evolves by the process of transformation and reactions one after another, and by the same omnipotency they are wound up again one after another and conserved in the body of the Supreme. Kala, or the time, is a synonym of nature and is the transformed manifestation of the principles of material creation. As such, Kala may be taken as the first cause of all creations, and by transformation of nature, different activities of the material world become visible. These activities may be taken up by the natural instinct of each and every living being, or even of the inert objects, and after the manifestation of activities, there are varieties of products and byproducts of the same nature. Originally, these are all due to the Supreme Lord. The Vedanta Sutra and the Bhagavatam thus begin with the absolute truth as the beginning of all creation. Janmadhyasyata. Okay. From that Mahat, what is going to come from the Mahat? So next, Mahatastu vikurvanat rajas sattvopa brahmitat tamaha pradhanah pradhanastu abhavat davya gnana kriyatmakaha. So then we'll see tomorrow. Okay, we have already 6 minutes over. We are going a little slow, very slow. It should be finished by 2 days. Questions? My God, tomorrow.
Hare Krishna Bhava. So, ye Kala Karma Swabhava.
Yes.
How does the Swabhava, what is, can you define the Swabhava?
What is that? Swabhava?
Yes.
Yeah. Swabhavatah parinamah. Mahata. Nature. Swabha means Prakriti. You should take as Prakriti. Yes, Prabhu Jai Gopinath, Prabhu, tell me.
Prabhu, this I forgot to ask yesterday. See, from the first verse, you were talking about different gurus. The first one you mentioned as Shravana Guru, and even anything like somebody is teaching harmonium or kattal or any language or any art, they should be considered as Shravana Guru, or only like somebody teaching shastras like Bhagavatam, they have to be considered.
Acha. They because these were all subjects are spiritual subjects, sir. with the spiritual context only we are speaking, Prabhu. So those material skills, if they teach, they are also guru only. But Srimad Bhagavatam and Bhakti Sandarbha always teach with reference to spirituality. So that's why Shravana Guru means here only one who teaches spiritual subjects.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes, bro. Okay, anything? Thank you very much, Srila Prabhupada ki.